Transfers on the line league. We're back here for the second half of this broadcast. Half of the race still to go here. The top two battling it out as we saw them just before the break. I'm here in the booth with Colin McKevitt. He joined me after an early, unfortunate retirement from this event. But man, we are watching a hell of a battle between these top few guys here.
There are battles for first, there are battles for third. A lot of action this evening.
Yeah, taking a look back, Rashad Metz has definitely lost a lot of time on those hard tires.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like the wear is that much difference between Metz and Tucker.
Just a slight difference. Maybe we'll see it a little bit more as laps move on, but I see what you're seeing. And Javen Tucker almost eats the wall coming out of that corner.
Yeah, he's definitely been flirting with disaster there going into that hairpin. Now, I kind of wonder, those hard tires, they do tend to loosen up just a touch. Oh, Dante Corrado way off track. Brushes the wall, no damage. Huh.
For a second, I was wondering if it was raining. I saw Gavin Morrison wipe the windshield. But it does not seem as though it is. Take one quick look at the radar once again, but it might not rain.
Landon Beach has his wiper on, but Dave Pinks Jr., who's right in front of him, does not. So maybe a couple of drivers just choosing to have it. I think there's some light mist going on around the racetrack. Looking at the in-car camera, I don't see any on the windshield of the leader, Gavin Morrison, but the sky is starting to look a little gloomy here.
I think rain might be on the way, or we're just passing through really quickly.
Now there's a dampness meter there in the bottom left hand of your screen right next to the tire diagram. It does not show any moisture on the racing surface right now, so still a dry track. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Tucker P3, he hasn't gained that much time to these leaders. He's making a good amount of mistakes back here, actually. Just that hairpin has been killing him about every lap.
He did have a decent lap right there.
His fastest lap of the race, but Gavin Morrison, he set his the fastest lap overall the race. As they're nose to tail once again for the lead. Corrado looking to make a move. Ooh, Gavin Morrison way out wide.
These two have been clicking off very consistent laps.
And it's really hard to be consistent around such a large racetrack like this because there's so many turns. You know, at a lot of racetracks we go to, there's only 3 turns, 4 turns, 10 turns. Here, it's 18 miles of country road that you could easily mess up.
There is a lot of time to sit and think when you are on the straightaways and you sometimes forget about what's next.
Now, don't count anyone out yet. These guys may seem very spread out. Track position definitely is key. These two guys up front on different strategy than Metz, Tucker, and Pinkston. But, you know, weather comes, weather doesn't come. The entire strategy of this race could be turned on its head at any moment.
You really never know when someone will make a mistake. And that will shake up a lot.
Tucker is starting to gain on these guys a little bit there. I believe, yeah, look, Metz is actually in full save mode. Metz has saved a lot more gas and battery using those hard tires than Javen Tucker has.
Now these top two have strung out a little bit. The closest battle we have is actually a battle for 5th place. David Pinkston and Landon Beach.
Landon Beach has really come into his own recently. He's been showing some pretty decent performances here.
Definitely
it's good to see.
Has. One of the younger drivers of GTO has really shown some good experience as of late.
He's really blossomed under the mentorship and the supervision of Javen Tucker.
Really took him under his wing and showed him the ropes, and I think it is showing here in his battle with David Pinkston.
I mean, look at that straightaway. That's exactly the kind of thing that you see out of Javen Tucker.
You see Javen pull out a line from another car. That's just
That's
Javen
just
Tucker
that's
style
pure
right
Tucker
there.
right there. As we go back to Javen Tucker doing absolutely nothing in third place. Anyways, back to the lead. So these top two, they've strung out a little bit there, but they could definitely get back in it now. Ooh, actually, I think Dante Corrado's going to have the pit this time. He is in the red on the fuel.
Landon Beach just made it work around the outside of E3 to get around him.
Yeah, Dante Corrado ducks on the pit road.
David comes right back into 5th place before the Porsche curbs. The question is, what tires will Dante decide to use here? Will it rain? Will he need to change tires? Or does he make a decision now, putting on softs or putting on hards like Rashad Metz did?
Look at the in-car cameras. I don't see any moisture on the racing surface right now.
No.
But Dante Corrado getting service.
He puts mediums on again.
Yeah, the amount of fuel that Rashad Metz is saving right now is pretty large amount. This could easily help him jump some guys in the pits, because he may be, 11 seconds behind Javen Tucker, but man, if he's able to save some fuel and skip a pit stop at the end, that could put him way out front.
Or also, if I'm not mistaken, were Gavin and Dante on softs to begin the race?
I believe they were, so they've already done their...
they've already done their change. They don't have anything to worry about at this point.
Yeah, Javen Tucker, I just don't think he has. I'm pretty sure he's been on mediums and then mediums. So a lot of these guys banking on weather.
We click past 40 minutes run. We have 20 minutes left.
Which is still a long ways. You figure a 3 minutes lap, that's around 7-ish laps. 6 or 7 laps to complete this race. So still a lot of time here.
Yeah, think about it. When you do a silly qualifier as we do, it's 3 laps. Double that, 6 or 7. It's a long time in the car. A long time to make a mistake in 6 or 7 laps.
Riding along with some of the in-car cameras here as they go down the back straightaway. Now, they're going from over 200 miles an hour in the draft down to, highway speeds. Just a little loose movement there from Dave Pinkston Jr., but right along with Rashad Metz right now. He is in save mode. Try to save as much as he can to the end of this thing.
He sure is saving a lot.
Listen to him. He's pulling that clutch in the middle of the corner. You can hear him pop the clutch in, using that rolling speed of the car to still carry momentum through the corner, but without having the engine revved up to the normal RPMs.
He is quite a master at it.
So about a 10-second advantage for Gavin Morrison. But Morrison is going to have to pit this time by. He's not going to have enough fuel to make another lap. So Javen Tucker will most likely inherit the lead as long as he doesn't explode. And then Rashad Metz should move up to P2. And I'm not sure if Landon Beach will actually make it back to pit road. He is on fumes.
I think he might run out
I
here.
don't think he's going to make it back. Keep an eye on this here. Oh, I think it's sputtering. I think his car's... Yeah, there it is. It's out of gas.
He is out of gas.
Landon Beach out of gas here in 5th spot. He has got a long way to go to get the pit road. This is going to be a costly, costly mistake for this team.
Gavin Morrison is ducked onto pit road here.
Ooh, watch out for traffic here. Corrado at full speed. He slips past Landon Beach, but Landon Beach is... I mean, he's not going to be able to go any faster. He's stuck.
No. He is coasting.
And he still has a long ways to go. Yeah, he's going to lose a lot of time here doing this. He might not make it all. Ooh! That was...
He was stuck on the apex there, and Jack McKevitt has to go all the way into the gravel to avoid him.
Landon Beach traveling at a brisk 49-mile-an-hour pace in the pit road.
shaking that car back and forth to get whatever is left into the pickup. I am sure he is incredibly disappointed.
Lost over 45 seconds out of a minute. That pretty much takes that car out of the race as long as... I mean, still something crazy could happen, but man...
And as Zay
Zay
looks to the inside to go into the pits as they're both entering.
They make it at the pits, though, thankfully. I'm starting to see some raindrops on the racing surface here. Taking a look here.
I think the moisture is
moisture starting to accumulate. A lot of these guys
up.
may be starting. Yeah, I'm seeing raindrops on the windshield.
If Landon Beach puts on wet weather tires here, he might have had the best luck.
That might actually be good luck for Landon Beach if he can be the first one out on some wet weather tires, maybe some intermediates.
He does put on mediums.
Oh,
now the rain is coming.
Yeah,
down.
the rain is coming down. This track is getting wet quickly.
Now Gavin
Will
Morrison
these guys be able to make it back around? Because none of these guys are on. Oh, Zay's on wets. Oh, Metz goes around. Metz hard to the outside wall.
Oh.
Metz hit a puddle. He goes around.
Sorry, I am mistaken. Landon Beach did put on intermediate tires. Zay put on full.
David Pixis Jr. goes around. These leaders are having a crazy tough time. This might give the race to Gavin Morrison. Morrison is coming fast with those intermediate tires.
He made the right move.
These guys got caught off guard. Oh, Metz misses the corner. He's into the sand trap.
In the gravel.
Here comes Morrison.
Javen Tucker is
now
making
it's not
his way.
Getting any wetter than this. This may be a quick. Dude, Tucker's off the racetrack.
Braxton Marshall is stuck spinning his tires.
Braxton Marshall's stuck on the rumble track.
Indianapolis.
Braxton Marshall he's completely stuck on the racetrack right now. He is blocking the entire corner. Actually,
I am not sure. I have seen
this is
a car
something
this stuck.
to watch right now. I see Blackson in the wall. That Marvin machine has. I don't even know how to explain what I'm watching right now.
As all these cars whiz by. There he goes.
He might have. Yeah, there. We're back in. No, never mind. We're back around.
There we go.
There we go.
Style points. Easy on the gas.
Easy on the gas. But did the rain stop? I don't see any active precipitation.
I think you're right.
These guys may be able to stay out on these racing tires if a dry line starts to form. Tucker way wide, but man, Gavin Morrison is coming fast.
Those intermediates are well worth it. I don't think these, I mean, look at that speed.
Yeah, there you go, speed difference. Gavin Morrison takes the lead. Will Tucker duck in for intermediates, or will he? Yes, he does. Tucker comes in.
Too wet.
Doesn't take too long for a dry line to form if...
That is true.
What does the radar look like at the moment here? Does it seem like we're going to get any more rain? Or does it seem like...
Take a look.
Now, Corrado stays out on medium tires right now. So he's staying out in the wets on racing slicks. So does Metz. Metz stays out as well. Now, Tucker is going to lose a lot of time in the pits here. He didn't take gas. Tucker did not take any fuel. Now, there's only 13 minutes left in this thing. So, will Gavin be able to make it to the end on these intermediates? Let's say the track dries up enough. Let's say it stays dry to the end. Does the dry line form enough?
Oh, Rashad is around.
Ooh, there he is. Top of the hill under the Dunlop arch. Rashad Metz, heavy front end damage to that car. He is around.
I do not think those racing hards have been treating him well.
Now take a look at where's Javen Tucker? Javen Tucker P2, 31 seconds off of the lead though, but he's got some fresh inners on that car, so he's got some of the faster tires. But let's say no more rain falls.
Basically on the same they're on the same strategy, and Gavin's 32 seconds ahead.
Still a pretty large rooster tail from these cars, so no dry line quite yet. But man, you take a look at the moisture thing. It's starting to get drier. So if this track dries off quick enough, will it burn up those intermediates before the end of this race?
I think Dante Corrado might have an edge if that is the case. He put those mediums on, and he's only 6 seconds. He's 6.7 seconds behind Javen Tucker, and still about 40 to Gavin Morrison.
Now we're closing in on the final 10 minutes now, so maybe 3-ish laps, 4 laps if we're lucky. So it's really just about fighting your way to the end of this thing. But, I mean, take a look. The dry meter is already happening. It is almost down to race
and you can
slick
tell there
level.
are no longer any rooster tails coming off
Yes,
the back
look
ends
at
of these
Gavin Morrison's
cars.
tires. Those intermediates are dying on that car. Gavin Morrison might not be able to make it to the end. There may be another pit stop in store for these 2 leaders.
This has reminded me a lot of what happened last season.
Yeah, these guys are going to be searching for the wet areas on this racetrack. They want to try to get back into those wet lines to keep those rain tires cool. They try to keep them from overheating, keep them from burning up. So you'll probably see Tucker and Morrison start to run offline a little bit to try to keep it. There he is. Tucker dipping his tires onto the wet surface to try to cool off those rain tires.
The dry line is there.
It's definitely a dry line.
Will Gavin Morrison take a risk? Does he even have enough time difference to Dante Corrado to pit? I do not know how long it takes, but he does not.
Yeah, Javen Tucker's starting to lose time now to Dante Corrado.
Be running here to the end.
I mean, with the amount of time you spend on pit road servicing these cars, this will be interesting to see. Now, a lot of these parts of this racetrack are a lot more wet than other spots.
Definitely. Have to be careful as Dante runs through the Porsche curves to not dip your tires in those curves or in any high-speed turn.
Don't want to use those curbings because those curbs have definitely collected a lot of rainwater. Yeah, look at Gavin Morrison's tires. They are about halfway dead already, and we still have about 9 minutes to go.
Not make it. Javen has a chance. He put his rain tires on about a lap and a half after Gavin did. He does not have as much time on those, but they are gonna go fairly quickly once it is completely dry out here.
So we want to manage his gap to Dante Corrado. He's going dipping way off the racetrack to try to gain some of that, just cool off these tires.
Dante does have the advantage right now, but he has not gained any time as Dante... Oh, wow.
What a save by Dante Corrado.
He was almost completely sideways.
Now, I was also counting out these 2 guys on hards back here in 4th and 5th, Rashad Metz and David Pinkston Jr., but man, they might be back in this thing. But I did see some raindrops on one part of the racetrack. I believe the part of the racetrack that Metz was on at the moment. We got a spinner at the top of the hill.
Seems like Jack McKevitt is spun under the Dunlop sign.
So I'm not sure if there's going to be any more rain coming down or not.
I'm not sure,
but the dry line is definitely formed.
It keeps going down.
Yeah, it's almost completely dry there in the middle of the racetrack for Gavin Morrison. Definitely well within the range of those racing slicks that Corrado, Pinkston, and Metz all have on.
Great.
Oh, Metz made some heavy damage there. He missed the chicane there. Something happened.
Oh, no.
He has lost a lot of time. Heavy damage. What a promising run to start this race. It is not going well here in the latter half. But unfortunately, that's the way these things go sometimes. It's just sometimes it just don't go your way.
That weather puts quite a factor into it.
I think the sun's starting to peek out a little bit, so man, even maybe the
this
wets,
track might really start to dry
I think
off
it's
here.
really going to start to dry out. But with 7 minutes to go, I mean, what do you do
Only
here?
a couple laps. I think Javen and Gavin have to stick it out to the end. Dante is 43 seconds back from Gavin Morrison. Only 12 from Javen.
He may be able to get to Tucker, but I'm not sure if Gavin Morrison...
Unless Gavin's tires completely fall off, I think he has it in the bag. But
Let's take a look at
if
the
that
last...
happens, then I think Dante might be able to run him down.
Closing in on 5 more minutes to go here.
I think we will probably see this lap and then one more.
Morrison looking for his second victory of the season. Could he do it here tonight? Win the Crown Jewel event. Dante Corrado's still just about the same distance as he has been.
Might have clipped off a couple seconds to both of them.
Pinkston Jr. is definitely starting to close in just a little bit. Let's talk about gas. Look at the gas on Tucker. He's under a quarter tank. He's going to be very, very close to the end of this thing.
It'll be close as long as it's only another lap and a half or so. I forget exactly how the time works.
I think next lap will most likely be the last lap.
Right.
Now with a 20 or 9 second advantage, Gavin Morrison might be able to cross the line and secure his victory if these other guys can't make it. Jack McKevitt's pulled it on the pit road.
Yep. He was out. He was gonna run out of gas here.
Now Tucker and Pinkston are about in the same boat of gas, so if these two guys run out, that could open the door for like Metz, Beach to get onto that podium or into that top 5 pretty securely.
Definitely. Gavin has about a quarter left on those tires. I don't think there's any moisture left.
Yeah, it doesn't. Even he's offline, and it's still trying to. I don't think that tire is gonna make it. It does not look like that left rear. Yes, but he has no choice pretty much but to stay out. Actually, with a 30-second advantage, you figure you probably lose 40-ish seconds in pit road. If you put on fresh rubber, do you have the shot to stay ahead of Tucker? Because you definitely should come out in front of Corrado.
I don't know exactly how long it takes in the pits. That's a risk. That's a tough risk. If he thinks his tire is going to blow on the next lap, you have to. You have to come and take fresh tires.
Because I believe the next lap will be the last lap for pretty much everyone. Everyone should be able to get onto that last lap, but next lap should be the last lap.
There is about 2.5 minutes to go, and that is much less than it is to run a lap, so this should be the white flag this time by for Gavin Morrison.
And pretty much everyone from, I think the top 6 should be able to make it to the line in order to get to run that last lap as well before the timer ends. But I mean, if you're Jack McKevitt, Isaiah Smith, you know, you gotta try to rush a little bit, pick up the pace. You want to try to run that last lap just in case something happens in front of you. You don't want to be locked in your spot when that timer ends.
Well, Gavin is almost losing it.
He stays out though.
That
left rear is not gonna make it another lap.
I think that will make it.
This is it. This is it. This is gonna be the last lap of the race. One more to go. Will Morrison be able to make it on the bad tires?
This is gonna go very soon.
I think it just.
He is very loose.
It's very close. It's very close.
There's a hair left of white.
Oh, you better hope it doesn't go out of one of these
I think it is
sweepers.
done.
Yeah, there it is. It's done.
Oh,
Morrison has lost his tires. That car is dancing around. And there it is. Look, Tucker already starting to gain time. Now, luckily, there's a lot of straightaways here.
Gavin will catch a break on these straights, be able to run the same speed.
Both of his left side tires are completely
and his right
gone.
Sides are very close as well.
Ooh, I don't know if he's going to be able to make this one. Look at the time that Tucker's starting to gain.
And Dante Corrado is right behind Javen Tucker, 2.5 seconds back.
Yeah, he's coming. He's using that dry track to his advantage. This could be Corrado's race. I didn't even think about this if Gavin Morrison doesn't make it. Corrado's right back in this thing. This could be the pass for the lead back here for P2 right now.
Exactly.
After an hour race, it all comes down to the final lap. Who can make it?
GTO.
Honestly, the most peak racing series on the planet. Way better fans than F1. Gavin Morrison really slowed through that. Look at the seconds Tucker and Dante were able to shear off there.
Javen Tucker finding
There it is, the final lap notification.
We have eclipsed the hour.
Oh, Tucker might not have enough gas. He's in the red.
He is in the red.
Will Tucker run out? Will he be able to make it back? Here comes Corrado. He's under 3 seconds now. There he is. Same camera shot. Same straightaway. Oh, this is going to be iffy. This is going to be a very iffy Indy corner for Gavin Morrison.
Gavin is going to have to tiptoe down here, tiptoe through the next corner, and then through the Porsche curves as well. There is a lot of lap left for him to manage. Down now to 20 seconds to Javen and Dante.
Ooh, he's tiptoeing his way through there. A little slip and a slide off of the corner.
They have cut his time in half.
I think Tucker's going to lose his tire too. There's no way.
I think you're right. He needs to manage his gas, and those left side tires are going to go.
I don't think Tucker's going to be able to make it. I think he's going to run out of gas. The same type area that Landon Beach did. Under 18 seconds now.
Dante is going to pass him on this next straightaway, I'm sure.
Ooh, but Tucker gets loose.
Goes around, and Dante gets.
But Dante gets held up though. Could this be what just the arc did?
Made contact. Gavin Morrison's making around these Porsche curves. He might win this. He still has an 18-second advantage with no tires left.
Tucker's out! Tucker's out of gas! There he is! Wow. It's sputtering, it looks like!
And he is...
He's off the racetrack! He lost a tire! He lost a tire! But here it is through the final couple chicanes! Gavin Morrison just has to survive 2 more corners to put his first crown jewel victory in his pocket!
Dante
One more turn to go!
Streets.
He's gonna do it! Gavin Morrison survives to win the Hour of Le Mans!
With no tires left.
Dante Corrado survives the P2! And Javen Tucker running on fumes. 2 more chicanes to go for him. Tucker back onto the podium. He finishes P3. Back on the P4. P4. David Pinkston Jr. is going to come around. P number 4. As there it is, the race is over. Gavin Morrison up 8 positions from the start. He's celebrating his win in victory lane. We're going to go ahead and go talk to some drivers. Thank you for joining us in the booth, Colin. It was an excellent to have you with us.
It would have been better to be on track and winning, but not today, unfortunately.
You can't beat that. But let's talk to tonight's winner, Gavin Morrison. You see him celebrating here in victory lane. Let's talk to him. This is an amazing victory. Gavin Morrison holding on with completely bald tires for an entire lap. How did you pull that one off?
That was the best strategy race I've ever ran. I was neck and neck with Dante on the final pit stop, and I had an extra lap left, so I was like, I'm gonna try to send it and see what happens. And then the rain came, and I was the only one at intermediates for the entire wet lap perfectly.
Oh man, what a strategy! What a race! What does it feel to be able to win the longest race, a crown jewel event? What does it feel to be able to win this race?
That was an absolutely insane hour long. I didn't think Dante and I were running fifth and sixth for 30 minutes of it. I didn't think I was going to get up here to the front, but the rain came and kind of saved my life there.
Well, man, congratulations on that second win of the season. Should put you maybe close to the top, or if not on the top of point standings. So excellent amount of momentum for you. Congratulations on this amazing win. And let's let's take a look here at the finishing order. Let's take a gander. Let's go talk to Javen Tucker. Finished P3. Man, Javen Tucker, you got a podium here. What a race, dude. You held on to that thing, blowing tires on the final lap. Just how are you able to figure out that strategy with the weather and everything and hang on to it there at the end?
Well, I did screw it up a little bit. Didn't pit. I should have pitted a lap earlier for the wet tires. I thought I could get around before the big cell hit, and once it did, I went off in Mulsanne and just couldn't get any of the power down, so it was just hanging on. But that race was so much fun. Hats off to Gavin. That was an incredible drive, and I want to do it again. I just want to run it right back.
Well, congratulations on the podium here, man. This has been a great racetrack for you in this series. Kind of feel like you got some of the mojo back. You know, had an off week last week. Just how does it feel to be able to get a podium for this team after last week?
Well, the podium felt good. My roulette ticket just gave me 5,000 credits, so that's not as good. It does twist the knife a little bit on that loss, but I'm so happy. We got
Congrats.
CHR double podium. Love to see it. It was so much fun. I can't speak enough of it.
Congratulations on that podium. Excellent run. Let's talk to one more driver. Let's see if we talk to Dave Pinkston Jr. He finished P number 4. See if we can talk to him real quick. Let's see if we can find him. Dave Pinkston Jr. with us.
Yeah.
Hey man, you rolled off sort of finished P4 here. Man, back and forth with all these strategies, all these back and forth battles. How was that race for you, and how are you able to survive there at the end?
I was kind of in a bit of a no man's land situation most of the race, just kind of running my own race. I had to coast for a while to try and make it to the end of the race. Came up just a little bit short at the timer, but still content with a 4th place finish.
Well, congratulations on another top 5. It's an excellent run. That'll do it for driver interviews. Let's take a look at the final results from this race. Gavin Morrison, he clicks off fastest lap of the race too as well. Gavin Morrison getting another win of the season, second win of the season. Dante Corrado P2, Javen Tucker P3, Dave Pinkston Jr. P4, P5 will be Rashad Metz, P6, Jack McKevitt P7, Landon Beach P8, Isaiah Smith, P9 will be Peter Braxton. Peter Braxton actually top 10 and not last, so excellent run by that rookie, and Colin McKevitt, who retired early, will finish P10. So what a race here tonight. Hour long, through the day, through the night, through the rain, the ultimate test of man, machine, the emotional aspect, the physical aspect, and the mental aspect. Everything was tested here, and Gavin Morrison prevailed. He has won one of the longest races and one of the most prestigious events in all of GTO. Gavin Morrison, your winner here tonight. Make sure to retune us for next week for the next event, and follow us on Instagram and subscribe to us on YouTube. Thank you for watching the Gran Turismo Online League, and we hope to see you all with the next event. Have an amazing week, and hats off to all of our fans. Have a great evening.